themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. William Tran is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy. So whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit the other way. They are trying to turn and burn.
Tejada will wait on it, and that's out number 2. Now at the plate, Jeremy Pitts. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And he'll just waste one there. 1-2. Two out, nobody on. And 2-2. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, Dero, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger of something.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. Tampa Bay 0. Orioles coming up. You're watching the show. Mickey Munson, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right, and this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Now to the plate, David Tejada. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, you know, Chris Davis is a guy that everyone's waiting to break out. Over the last 10 games, he's only hit 1 home run. And as a guy that hits in the middle order, they're expecting a lot more from him than just 1 bomb. The power just hasn't been there over this stretch.
Standing in, Anthony Caballero. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
What a terrific month this guy had last month, hitting over 350. If he can continue at this pace, he's got a legitimate shot to win a batting title.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, strike 1.
0-1.
Behind 0-2 now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Standing in now, Tanner Dickinson, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
2-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box now, Danny Gutierrez, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. One ball and 1 strike to their designated hitter this afternoon. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
The 2-1 home. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And this pitch misses for ball 4, so that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Here's Chris Davis now, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. He's set. Here it comes. Right there for strike 1. Comes set. The 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
And he fouls this one off.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
So nothing in the Orioles first. Second inning coming up from Baltimore. No score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Boof Bobo. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Drilled to the left side. Figueroa is there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And guys, in this one today, we get to watch Gold Glover at first base. Watch the way he manipulates the bag with his footwork. Watch the way he bails his teammates out with picking balls out of the dirt. Can't stress this guy's importance enough.
At the plate, John Pitts. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. And the pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch.
Wow. Boy, that would look like a cinch extra base hit off the bat, but a terrific diving catch in left center field.
Into the box, Jeff Pitts, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. That average for him up in the 360s now. 21 homers and 61 RBIs. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bradley is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Here's Jackie Bradley now as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot and maybe settle into this game a bit.
Fouled off. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Digging in, Wilmer Flores, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Nope. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now, as that's in there at the knees. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Pedro Avalos.
Digging in now, Pedro Avalos. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First delivery to him on the way. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Two and 0 now. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Striding into the box, David Figueroa, man at first after the 2-out walk. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just missed above the zone.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
Strike called. 2-1.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
2-2.
I got to count. 2-2.
Three and 2 now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Slow little grounder left side. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Orioles leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Into the box, Sammy Pitts. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Pitts is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Walter Uwasi will be next. Now the payoff pitch home. Line drive to left. Bradley is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Striding forward now is the DH, Walter Uwasi. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Dickinson takes it in. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Brady Day, and he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ripped down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. Two out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter. Jesse Pitts would be next. The next 3-2. Grounder down the line at third. Flores has it. Throw on to Davis, takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. So stepping in, David Tejada. 0-for-1 for him here in this one.
The center fielder, David.
First offering on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. The 1-1. Count is 1-2 now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Anthony Caballero.
Now at the plate, Anthony Caballero. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Fouled away. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. The 1-2. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season. Well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Stepping in now, Tanner Dickinson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The batter, number 44. Designated hitter, Danny Gutierrez.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Danny Gutierrez. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Caballero, the runner at first with 2 gone. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jesse Pitts back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Oh, and this kicks right off of him, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Stepping into the box, Connor Pitts comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch, and a first pitch slider is right there for strike one.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. And he fouls this one off. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball.
Yeah, and as we take another look at this pitch is on the outer half of the plate. The catcher doesn't know whether to backhand it or not, and it just skips off his glove for the pass ball. He'll be upset with himself about that one, no doubt.
Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the plate first after the ball hit the dirt.
Standing in now, Jeremy Pitts. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Drilled to first. Davis has it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Bobo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Taken but called a strike. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. One and two. Here it is. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. And he will make it back to third safely, as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. He's set. The 2-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
So digging in now, John Pitts, and their runners at the corners now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. He's set. The 0-1. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back easily. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Ready with the 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Here's the 3-1. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now a move over to first. Runners back. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. Rays strand a pair. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready now for Baltimore. Chris Davis is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
So far this season, Davis carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Davis, who's often called Crush Davis, his contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Bradley Jr.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Pitts is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores. First offering on its way. In there for strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
The 2-2 saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with the Rays manager during the inning break about the club's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said that collectively as a group, their timing appears to be way off. As a result, they're often getting blown away at the plate or simply fighting pitches off. In the dugout, they're talking about getting things started a little bit earlier and simplifying their swings to give themselves a little bit more time to get the bat through the zone. We'll see if they're able to make those adjustments, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Pitts was born in Massachusetts. He's had a great season to this point, and coming into today, he's received the most all-star votes among American League shortstops.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, number 22 on the year, as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Now batting.
In now, Sammy Pitts.
She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch.
fouled off.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Into the box, Walter Iwasi, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Nope. Breaking ball called just a bit low. The 2-1 home. Runner goes for second. Offered and missed. Here's the throw. And he's safe. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Pitts stands at second with no outs. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2, and he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Up next for Tampa Bay,
Rolando Maldonado comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Orioles, number 24. Rolando Maldonado.
Brady Day will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. First and second here with nobody out. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Day stands at 6'4" tall, bats left, throws right. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Here it comes, 2-0. Lifted in the air out to center field. Tejada moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Standing in, Jesse Pitts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. There's 1, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. So coming to the plate, Connor Pitts, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in. You haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And it's 1-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Hard hit toward the hole. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
The batter.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, D-Roy. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
Stepping in now, Jeremy Pitts, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. One 0 count. Here it is. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 1-1 is taken for ball two. Fastball is looked at for strike two. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike three called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Rays 2 and the Orioles nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Into the box now, Pedro Avalos. He leads
Orioles,
off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, and not trying to do too much.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, and it's 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
From the stretch. And this is taken. It's a ball and a strike now to the Baltimore shortstop.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, David Tejada. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's set, and the pitch. Good pitch there on the inside, black, called the strike. And he takes strike 2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Hit hard to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count. 2-2. He's able to find a knockout there.
Into the box now, Anthony Caballero, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Avalos at second, Tejada at first, 1 gone. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time, and he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Orioles leave 1. They're down 2-0. Marco Lorenz takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 27, Marco Lorenz.
Striding in, Bobo. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. The 1-2. Swinging a soft liner. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The right fielder, number 31.
At the plate, John Pitts. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful from the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Jeff Pitts will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. Here's the 2-1. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
The 3-1. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And another foul ball. Another full count pitch on its way. Full count still. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at bat.
The third baseman, number 8.
Stepping in, Sammy Pitts. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
The 3-1. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Walter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Walter Iwasi. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Rays strand a pair, but they hold a 2-0 lead. In now for the O's, Tanner Dickinson. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Is looked at for ball number 2.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. So a line drive single to left makes it 2 hits for him now this afternoon at the plate, and that total is currently tops on the ball club through the first couple of months of the season. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Danny Gutierrez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Hit in the air to center field. Pitts is there. 1 out. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Pitts. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Jackie Bradley Jr. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Jr.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit in the air out to left field. Pitts has a play, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Orioles. They trail things here 2-0. Back here on the show. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Luis Avilan is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 43, Luis Avilan.
Also striding in, Brady Day. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Brady Day.
First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Oh and 1, here it comes. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Digging in once again, Jesse Pitts. He's set. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike one.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1. And this will be fouled away. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a curveball to begin the at-bat. 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. Get up and stretch here in Baltimore. It's the Rays 2 and the Orioles nothing. Coming to the plate now, Wilmer Flores. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside. And that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in
Now
this one.
batting,
Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far, so good.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Now batting, David Figueroa, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
Line drive to left. Pitts is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The center fielder, number 12, David Tejada.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, David Tejada. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Avalos leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Two balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pitts is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Orioles leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Roberto Anaya is going to come on in relief, as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Roberto Anaya.
Leading off the inning, Jeremy Pitts, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Anaya is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
The 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Tejada is there. 1 down. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Bobo. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. One out, nobody on. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
In now, John Pitts. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Misses above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the flag court and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 25 for him on the year as the Rays have opened up a 3-0 lead.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Into the box, Jeff Pitts, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Rays tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's now 3-0 Tampa. Oscar Rodriguez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
19, Oscar Rodriguez.
Leading off the inning, Anthony Caballero, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The 1-0 is taken below the zone for a ball. Three and 0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk would jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Ready once again, Tanner Dickinson is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Has a look, now the pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pitts giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Danny Gutierrez. From the stretch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. The 0-1. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. Ready with the 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Stepping into the box, Chris Davis. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
1-1 the count to Chris Davis.
1-1.
Caballero over at second. Gutierrez is over at first with 1 away. The 1-2 is outside for a ball. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Stepping up now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First delivery to him on the way. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
The 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off of that. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Julio Barreto enters here looking to get the final out before the ninth inning.
Number 33, Julio Barreto.
Standing in now, Wilmer Flores. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. In the dirt here, and he nails him at third. Great throw. Orioles settle for 1. 9th inning coming up. Tampa Bay leads this one 3-1. John Myrick enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Sammy Pitts, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 21 for him on the season, and Tampa Bay has taken a 4-1 lead.
They still have the bottom of the 9th to try and stage a comeback, but one thing that's not coming back is this blast to extend the lead to 3. Nice knowing you've got some room for error, especially on the road.
Monty Downey enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. Into the box now, Walter Uwasi. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And it's 1-2. Base is empty here with nobody out. Misses, ball two. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Figueroa is up with it. Throw on to first. So a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
In now, Brady Day. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
And he lays off for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. This one's down to third. On to Davis at first, and there are two away. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Jesse hits. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Bases are empty here with two men out. Two-0 pitch, a fastball inside, and he's struggling here. It's 3-0. Connor Pitts would be next. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. The 3-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with two strikes. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Rays tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Orioles. It's now 4-1 Tampa. Leading off the inning, Wilmer Flores, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
The third baseman, Wilmer Flores.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch is a splitter for a called strike. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Pedro Avalos waits on deck. high fly ball out to straightaway center. Pitts is there. He's got it one away.
Up next for the
So
Orioles,
his day is fully
the
over
catcher,
as you get a look at the
Pedro
pitching line for the Rays
Avalos.
starter. And he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Matty V, what a nice performance in this one. 7 shutout innings. Watching from the dugout now,
please.
hard to believe that he could
Now
pitch
pitching
any
for
better than he
Tampa Bay.
did through the first
Number
7 innings.
21.
Gregory Pitts comes on here looking to get the
Pitts.
final 2 outs and earn the save. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pedro Avalos. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
0-1.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Digging in, David Figueroa. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
And it's quickly 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Baltimore down to their final strike. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. Ripped on the ground to first. Day fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Tampa Bay Rays used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Mickey Munson earned his 9th win of the year. William Tran was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Rays, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Our paid attendance here at the ballpark this afternoon, 45,971. The Orioles would like to thank you for attending today's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.